Hey guys, welcome to tonight's Big Brother chat.
It is episode 6, and the last time they left us hanging in a little cliffhanger.
Yeah, first Jose was evicted. We all knew that was coming. But then the HOH competition.
It's in progress.
Mm-hmm.
We saw last time Natalie was out first.
She said it was because Julie said her name over the loudspeaker and she was startled.
Come on. She's really embarrassed. She's got to save some face.
She's a dancer. And she was all like, bleh.
You know who she reminds me of? Julie Brown from Earth Girls Are Easy.
Okay.
Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, that's her. Okay, so Frank, meanwhile, somewhere else.
This was before the competition.
Right,
it was a little flashback.
tells Victor that Paulie is on their side.
Frank was setting up
worry.
a couple of people to throw this HOH competition so that someone from his team could win, meaning Paulie. And Victor is one of those people. He was also trying to get Natalie to throw it.
Right.
And it seems like it could be working.
Well, during the competition, Paul was really frustrated with Zakiya and Day.
They were going so slow. They were going so slow.
You know what, though? We've seen other competitions, like on Survivor and stuff like that, and Slow and Steady definitely has won the race in the past.
Yeah, but not this time.
All right, well, Tiffany quit. She was just like...
There were only 2 people on that team, Corey and Tiffany, because Nicole couldn't play. And Tiffany was like, you know what? Corey's going to go a lot faster without me, so done.
Yeah, except when he fell off.
Well, yeah, he tried to do the faster one, and it did not end well.
So the Freakazoids were out. James decides to throw it. Because Victor's on his team.
I think he played it smart, the way that he threw it, because he hung in there for a long time. He was really trying to slow them down. And then he waited until they had a bunch of berries, and he just killed that whole row.
Yep. And he was pretty convincing, too. He didn't just, step off. He really,
I think it was pretty obvious to his teammates that he threw it, but he did it at the right time.
Yeah. So Paulie won the HOH, and Category 4 is safe this week.
So that's Frank, Bridget, and Michelle, in addition to, of course, Paulie.
Right. Victor was so upset. He was totally drinking his tears in the diary room.
He's still thinking about Jose's eviction. Oh my god, dude.
Build a bridge and get over it.
How did you not know in the first place?
That was so ridiculous.
He was such a great guy. No! He called himself the Messiah!
Well, Bronte is dropping some truth bombs on Paul.
Yeah.
And he's, not buying it at first either. She's, begging him.
Bronte is like, so, this is how the voting was broken down. So there were 4 votes, and...
Natalie totally didn't flip on you. I swear, please believe me.
How is he not seeing that...
It just won't add up.
Natalie is the one that voted with them, and not Day and Zakiya.
Yeah.
They did not go with you. No, they never were.
Did he finally buy it eventually?
I think he's still a little bit nervous about Natalie. Crazy.
Well, can somebody please tell me what happened to Victor's beard?
I don't know.
It
grew in really patchy on that one side.
Did he slip with the shears or something when he was grooming?
I think that's just how it grows in. I don't know. Some people, they don't have a full...
Remember in Dumb and Dumber how the guy, the custodian, had the question mark beard? It kind of reminds me of that.
I don't know, but also standing next to Paul, who's got that huge luxurious beard, anybody's gonna look patchy.
Sparkly, glittery beard.
Yeah.
Did everybody notice that? How much it sparkles in that?
In the DR.
Yeah.
It really does.
Woo. So Victor is really trying to kiss Paulie's ass right now.
He knows that he could be in trouble this week, so he's just like, oh, I'm so happy you won, blah, 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 you're great.
I guess he's a kiss
He's
butter.
a kisser butter.
Yeah.
Some people just are. So then Paulie pulls Paul aside. That is so confusing. And he lets him in on the plan this week. They are going to be backdooring Victor. So he's like, Paul, I'm going to be putting you up on the block, but...
Don't freak out.
You're going to be safe. You are not my target, so just relax.
Yeah. All right, so now we take a little break from all the non-action, and James is a real ladies' man. Not really.
He likes to flirt a lot.
He's very persistent. He's like that piece of toilet paper on your shoe after you come out of the bathroom. You just can't get rid of it.
You say that, but
I don't like that toilet paper.
I've heard Natalie say on the feeds multiple times that she would totally date James in real life.
What?
That's what she said. That is what she said. All right. So it's time for nominations.
All right. So
the two nominees.
Paulie nominates Paul and Bronte for the same reason. I'm not sure where you're at.
He's not going to be like, Victor's the backdoor target. But, like, everyone knows anyway.
Well, Victor certainly knows. He thinks he may be the backdoor target.
Yes, good job.
It's like, what lies beneath? I think Victor suspects something.
Yeah. So then we got to see Corey talking about how much he loves Christmas. I'm sorry, but after hearing that goat story from Corey, I'm done with Corey story time. I don't want to hear it. I can't.
He bought literally every Christmas thing made ever. He's such a talking bag of garbage. Sorry.
Anyway.
All right, James hid in Bronte's bed. Reminded me of when he hid in Liz's bed.
Or was it Julia?
They're twins. Who cares? They were supposed to both be Liz.
Jeez.
At that point.
You are freaking savage tonight.
All right, so...
Savage AF.
It's time for the BB Roadkill van to pull in.
Okay.
Beep, 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 beep.
Right. So this one, this challenge had kind of a Price is Right feel to it. I thought
this was going to be so easy for them.
They had all these Big Brother souvenirs. I freaking want that Zingbot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I want the license plate cover that says,
I'd rather be watching Big Brother. Yeah. I also like that Jody air freshener. That's pretty nice.
That's pretty sweet, too.
All of the items had different prices. So you had to pick 6 items to add up to exactly $18.
This was absolutely ridiculous because one was $3.99.
There's no way that one was like a throwaway.
So you have to pick 6 out of 7.
No, there were more than 7.
It was 10, right? You have to pick 6 out of 9. So you figure the ones with the 50 cents, they're probably going to be in it. Either they are or they're not, because it has to be...
That's great logic.
Right? No, they have to be together in it or together not in it.
Okay.
So that knocks off more right there, too. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't like they were all round numbers. So they were all like rounded up to the dollar, except for the 250
Well, I don't think it was meant to be that difficult, but... There were a couple of math people in here who did not do so great.
Tiffany is a damn math teacher.
But she was getting all nervous because of all the pressure.
Bronte is a math whatever.
What's 8 times 8, Bronte? No, what's 9 times 9?
I don't know. All right. Davon is a poker dealer.
She's counting chips all the time. But guess what? Victor was a finance major, so he just tore that up.
Well, since he does something with money, he won. Yeah. He got to check his box, and it was like...
You're a winner this time.
I love everybody's reaction. They're just like...
Oh man. Yeah, so anyway, it's up to the Roadkill winner if they're going to tell anyone or not. And guess what? If you tell one person, you tell everyone.
Know.
So Victor was like, yeah, I'm telling Paulie, I'm telling Frank because I can trust them. And then pretty much the whole house found out.
So then when he got to Paul, he was like, now listen, don't tell anyone that you won.
Yeah.
And just keep your mouth shut.
Victor's like, well, I told Paulie and Frank, like, we're good, we're working together.
Never did I ever tell any...
Paul just looks so disappointed. He's like, come on, man, were you here last week? Why'd you ask Jose how that worked out?
He still doesn't get it. I mean, he knows that he may be the backdoor plan.
But he's like, I'm going to put up James and we're going to get rid of him. And Paul's just like, no, he's not going to go.
He's so in denial.
We're not getting rid of him.
All right, so Victor wants to know, who should I put up? So he needs somebody to tell him who to put up.
He's got a couple options. He's thinking James, Tiffany, who knows? And Paulie's just like, whatever, you're going home.
Did somebody take his hand and, like, make the selection for him?
Maybe, I don't know. But it was time to declare the Roadkill nominee, and he ended up picking Tiffany.
Yeah. Again, sweet graphics. Love the Hey, everybody, get in the living room. Big Brother's got to tell us something.
Yeah. So that means we've got Tiffany, Bronte, and Paul all up on the block going into this Power Veto competition.
Oh boy. Let us know what you think in the comments. And until next time,
Much love.
Edit.